Okay, back again. Yeah, so this is the third, potentially final, of my little sort of how to cheese and win videos. This time I'm going to be playing Protoss against, again, the AI. And hopefully we're going to kill him. I've chosen Ruins of Saras for the map this time, a little bit different. So 4 potential starting points, and we don't know which one our opponent is in. First things first, as always, I've hotkeyed my Nexus stroke command center stroke hatch, whatever, to 4, and I'm going to be using that hotkey a lot. Since it's 4 spawning locations on this map, I'm going to send this worker out nice and early to have a look around the map. Where is he? There he is. What? Yeah. Off he goes. So I can have a little peek at him as he wanders around. And that's going to be great. Oh, what? No. What's happening? Anyway, so the build I'm going to go for is pretty standard, I guess. It's going to involve... Oh, hello, what a find. There he is, look. And he's Protoss. And he doesn't know where I am. And he doesn't have an X-boat on. Okay. I'm going to open up with 2 reasonably early guns. I know where he is, and he doesn't know where I am just yet. So... Oh, no, he does. Okay. That's fine. I'm going to get a Stargate out pretty early. I'm going to show you how to use a Stargate to apply some early pressure. So that gateway's finished up. The first thing you need to build is a cybernetics core. That's just an absolute must. Without the side core, the only thing that you can build is in fact zealots. And zealots are, well, they have their uses, but they're not great. There are a number of ways you can cheese with zealots. You can do a variety of really stupidly early pushes with zealots. Most of those involve actually building gateways on the other side of the map. I'm just going to attack this guy, get him out of here. Go on, get out of it. As soon as the side core finishes, you need to be building a mothership core. And in my case, I'm also going to be building a Stargate so that I can get the Oracle out nice and early. So mothership core, brilliant for defending your base. Can be used for scouting and stuff, but you need to be careful that you don't lose it. It can also do things like recall and drop time warps. But the key thing that we're interested in is this. That's the photon overcharge. Hit F and point it at a pylon, and that pylon starts shooting stuff. And its damage output is pretty high, so it can fend off quite a lot of stuff. So for home defense is the key purpose for a mothership core. The Oracle is a very quick unit, does bonus damage. It's a spellcaster primarily, but one of the spells is to shoot stuff, which is kind of weird.
Glory to the day.
So what we're going to do is get it into the opponent's mineral line as quickly as we can. Try our very best to just kill lots of workers. I'm still not seeing an expo here, and that's making me slightly nervous. I'm going to want a lot of pylons at the front in order to be able to photon overcharge those if lots of stuff suddenly shows up trying to kill me, as I think it might. Let's get both these Nexi hotkeyed. Now that Stargate, you'll notice I had set the rally point on the other side of the map. So the Oracles are already flying over there. C is the button that I need to use when it gets into the mineral line. Bottom right there, activate Pulse Beam. That is going to do the killing. This thing can kill probes very
It is
quickly
destined.
indeed.
Research complete.
Behold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and you dodge. You sneaky beggar.
Harmonize. Reinterpret.
So I'm only interested in killing workers here. No point going after the stalkers.
Our fates
I
are
won't
one.
be able to kill the stalker.
Extrapolating
Let's get him out of there.
strings.
And you're dead.
Harmonize.
So 16 kills on this bad boy. That'll do nicely. I'm going to bring him home, primarily because I saw a Dark Shrine. So one of the things that I need to be careful of is Dark Templar's cloak units, a very popular unit for Protoss cheese. The Oracle, one of the spells that you cast is Revelation. And when you cast Revelation, one of the things that can do is to reveal cloaked units. So, but now it's time for me to start to build an army. Let's send another Oracle. That first one went so very well that it's worth sending another one. I'm going to drop a couple of cannons. Cannons can, of course, detect, so if you just turn that, we're in good shape to fend them off. Now at this point, I'm going to throw an observer out, send it across the map. Hopefully, I can just press my advantage. This Stargate, I'm going to build a Void Ray or two, just to, because I've gone for such a light build. I don't really have much in the way of production. Throw it on a lot of gateways now, so that look to end this game very, very soon. This base is saturated. Got +1 coming. Let's get a few more out and finish this game. Now that I have the observer, I no longer need the Oracle at home, so I can send it across the map. Let's go in for another poke. This mid-hole line is just look at that stuff. It's almost embarrassing. You're dead. Does he have an expert on here? I imagine he does.
The stars align.
No.
Our fates
Okay.
are one.
The only thing that kills workers
Our
faster than an
window is
oracle
short.
is 2 oracles.
Harmonized.
Hi. Yeah, this is embarrassingly easy. If I wasn't playing against AI, this would be slightly trickier because he'd have had the good sense to move his workers out of the way instead of just letting them all die like that.
I see.
But to be honest, oracles move very
How can I
fast,
aid you?
and
Extrapolating strings.
they move faster than almost everything. So now that I've got my gateways, I've got money in the bank. Don't want to get pylon blocked, so let's just move across the map for the win. He's got a reasonable
threads of
force,
fate lie bare.
not a force that I would want to
Harmonized.
tangle with, so
It is destined.
at a bad
We
angle
interpret.
his army could definitely
Our
do mine
fates are
damage. So
one.
I'm going to use the Revelation spell. What that does is it means his units grant vision. He's realizing that I've scouted the DTs. He has turned them into Archons. Archons do horrific amounts of damage. Really, really vile amounts of damage. So I don't want to mess with a bunch of Archons, particularly. Not if I can avoid it.
How can I aid you?
Technically, these are
We
Darkons.
interpret.
I'm
Harmonized.
just going to continue to throw down reveals on that. And hope for the best he doesn't come down this ramp. And now I can just go and add some rip stuff in all over the show.
You must play.
Oh, why haven't I got the Robo keyed? Might as well crank out another Immortal. +1 is done. It is time for me to just move in and dominate. I haven't really built enough gates to... I haven't really built a sensible amount. So, ooh, that's just been really rude. I can afford to build all of this stuff. My opponent can't because I've done critical damage to his worker line. So this game is over. Just walk up the ramp and end it. Time warps going down. There's multiple alignment. Even if this initial push doesn't work, I've got so much money, I have so many gateways, if I can just continue to push one can't. So, what were the important aspects of the build? Get the Stargate up nice and early, get into your opponent's middle line, keep the Oracle alive if you can. You don't want to sacrifice it. Don't bother to fight stuff. Don't win. It's not a strong unit. It does bonus damage against light, so it's very good at nuances to the workers. Very, very effective indeed. Other things to note, get Mothership nice and early, have that at home, ready to defend against any sort of pressure that comes up, because if you are going for a build like this, you won't really have any units very long, because your focus will be on getting your economy up and getting that Oracle up. Yeah, and then make critical. Cool. Yeah, so another build that you can see. Hopefully you find this video useful and the others. If people want me to, I can do a couple more videos, just showing you maybe some slightly different builds that aren't all cheesy and rushy. Maybe show you some macro builds or something like that. So let me know if that's something people want. Otherwise, I'm done.